Hi, everybody. Welcome. Today I'm going to talk and share about your words matter and why they matter. Every word you say, every word you think matters. Let me give you an example. You may have heard someone say to you at one time, "Why didn't you do the dishes like I asked you to?" Or, "You should have done a better job." What just happened in your body when you heard that? Did you tense up? Did it become more alert? What just happened to your mind? Did I hijack your thoughts? Did you slip into fear or confusion or worry? When that happens, we trigger our threat detection system. We're wired for it. And matter of fact, let me show you where. Let's go back a long, long time ago to your great-great-great-great-grandparents. Back to before they even invented language. And imagine for a moment that you were your grandparent in your younger days and you're out looking for lunch. You're walking on a well-worn path, tall grass, and all of a sudden you hear a twig snap. What happens next in your body is your head turns towards the direction of the sound. Your ears focus. Your heart rate increases. Your body starts rushing blood to your muscles, and your adrenals send a jolt to your whole system. You might hold your breath. And then all of a sudden, out of the grass jumps a friend of yours. If you recognize him in that split second, you both live to see another day. After a few moments go by, you take a full breath. You feel a sense of relief, and you begin to calm down. You begin to return to normal. But what happened in the brain? It kicked into survival mode, and most of the higher functioning of the brain has gone offline. The part of the brain that prepares for danger is called the amygdala. Its job is to keep us safe. What it does is it puts the body in a high alert state, and it prepares for us to defend ourselves or at least outrun our attacker. When the brain goes into fight, flight, or frozen, or extreme situations where it goes totally frozen and you could actually pass out if the brain goes into full shutdown mode. Bring that back to today. The chances of you going out for lunch and being lunch are pretty slim. However, the same system in the body, in the brain, is still there. For many of us, it can be on high alert 24/7, scanning for threats, looking for danger. Threats are triggered by fear, and prolonged fear in the body creates all kinds of physical problems. What kind of fear? Fear of loss, fear of abandonment, fear of consequences or punishment. Today, those threats come from words. Words you say to me like, you shouldn't have done that. Or one of my favorites when I was a kid was, you did a great job, but, as one of my earlier teachers told me, it's an acronym. And to him, it stands for behold the underlying truth. What it means to my body is pay attention. Everything they set up into that point is sausage. Here comes the real truth. Once our brain registers a threat, stress levels climb, the body goes into survival, and the great parts of the brain that make us unique go offline. Reason, logic, understanding, comprehension, curiosity, imagination, all those parts that we need so that we can have well-functioning lives and well-functioning relationships. Being in stressful situations, living in a sense of danger or fear, causes us to isolate. Isolation makes chronic anxiety or depression a way of life for too many of us. How can you change that? Find a safe place. Second, take a deep breath. This helps your brain move from the defensive mode to the part of the brain that can think and ask questions and apply reason. It's also the part of the brain where we can choose the words rather than the fight or flight. Your words that you say to your kids, your loved ones, your coworkers, and more importantly to you, set the entire environment for how you live. First tool, catch yourself using the word but over the next 3 days and replace it with the word and see if it doesn't convey the same meaning without triggering the fear response in the other person. Like, you did a good job, and I was wondering how you might add to it to make it a great job. When you say things like that, you invite creativity, you invite curiosity, you invite imagination. The higher functioning brain is what's called into play here. Watch for some more tips and tools. Let me know if you got a chance to switch and for but and how things turned out. See you soon.